The Gina and Matty podcast.
Last night on MAFS, took a little bit of a sharp turn when MB1, Man Bun 1, confronted Man Bun 2, MB2, about having a bit of a secret girlfriend who he dumped and then lied to, and then, oh my gosh, it all kind of kicked off at the dinner party. This is how it played out.
I tried to end it. This was about 7 weeks ago. 6-7 weeks ago. It's not like, I didn't even know I'd be here 7 weeks ago. So 8 weeks ago, I tried to end it.
Wait a minute. He tried to end it 7 weeks ago. He was well into the experiment, looking into the experiment process.
We're going to need to talk to him about that.
I tried to end it. This girl blew my phone up. Basically, the next week, she rocked up at my workplace, right? Dealt with it. Week following, rocked up at my workplace.
It was like, let me make my ex look as crazy as possible so that whatever comes to light, I've discredited her first. So whatever comes to light, I've essentially created like this guard around myself. So like she's crazy and I'm right.
So I told her I had business to do. I did say, look, I'm going to America for a month.
Yeah.
Shut the door. Went really well. I think it's nipped in the butt. We've already spoken about it plenty enough. And I hope that girl got her 2 seconds. Do I look good?
You look good, Jack. You look good. Someone we didn't hear much from during the episode last night was Jack's wife, Tori, and she joins us on the line this morning. Good morning, Tori.
Good morning.
Hi, Tori. How did you feel last night watching that back?
Look, last night it wasn't very accurate. So I actually addressed the table at that dinner party just to kind of give my side. They didn't show it. But no, I definitely addressed the table and I definitely said, guys, we've spoken about this. I naturally had 1,000,001 questions for Jack when this came to light. And he was really great. He answered all the questions and he provided me with the clarity that I needed at the time. But like super strange situation. Like I've known this guy for like 2 weeks and I had to make a decision, like then and there to really just take this giant leap of faith and trust him. Disappointing they didn't show that, but I definitely had a lot to say last night.
Tori, this was filmed a while ago now, and so you've had a bit of time to process this, and obviously things have progressed, which we can't talk about, obviously, because we're waiting to see what happens on the show. But you stood up for him; you were happy about it. He's getting slammed at the moment, right?
Yeah.
And he's being painted as a gaslighter, a misogynist. Is that who Jack is, or is that is not who he is?
No, that's not who he is, and I think people you need to keep in mind, like, we filmed for 10 hours a day across 3 months. Now, that all can't be shown, right? Jackie's not any of those things. So it's really difficult to, watch people make comments like that and just completely tear his character down because it's not him and he's merely that. We're playing a character almost, but he's not any of those things. And I think people that know me know that I don't stand for any of that. So the fact that I'm there and I'm supporting him and I'm backing him would probably be like a key indicator that he's a great person.
Oh, I love that you're backing him like that. And it is hard for us to tell. And they're usually going to paint someone kind of as the villain just to make the TV content look great, I think. And I guess you never know which one of you is going to be painted as that, potentially.
Correct.
How did you feel, though, when he said he had plenty on his ex-girlfriend? Was he painting his ex in a certain light or kind of threatening that if she said anything, he might say more?
Look, I have all the background on this one particular person and it's not for me to comment on. But there is, there's 3 sides to every story and I think we really need to keep that in mind. We're hearing, from 2 parties that have got, one's got an accurate side and one's got a not so accurate side. And I think, look, everyone wants their 5 minutes and I think this girl well and truly got it and a bit more.
Yeah.
Probably more than what she bargained for.
I love your honesty, mate. I really do, and I enjoy watching
Thank you.
you on the show. No, I really do. Speaking of that, like those nights, those dinner parties, for us playing at home, that is a 10-hour day, isn't it? Like you're there for a long time.
More.
You're not leaving.
More.
Do you actually eat, or do you need to stop at Macca's on the way home and get a cheeseburger because you're starving?
So, yes, those days are super long. Jack and I, like, snack before and snack after. So I think, like, on those nights we were going home and having, like, peanut butter toast and, like, Nutri-Grain and stuff like that, like tuna and rice, because not that anyone would know, but I'm actually a tuna and rice fan myself. So, yeah, but
you guys have matched made.
It's great.
Yeah.
I was watching that last night thinking the same thing. You wouldn't want, because I reckon if that was me, every time the camera came to me, I'd be eating.
Oh my God, like a bit of like lettuce in your teeth or like gnawing on a bit of bread. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Tori, I think that just from speaking with you today and from watching you last night, you're potentially going to be painted as one of the nicest girls, and you've just got such a lovely attitude the way you're dealing with this. And even speaking with us now, I'm super impressed with you. You seem like a lovely human who's really adjusting well to this. It's great.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
You're welcome.
On the other hand, then there's Collins, who could probably end up
Oh my
being
God.
in an overacting commercial. So he'll end up doing life insurance commercials or something with his acting ability.
I was just so confused re the chicken, like the rogue chicken. I was like, why is this rogue chicken getting so much airtime? Like,
and why was the chicken freaking him out and he couldn't answer any questions? And so you going into the dinner that night, and you don't know any of that stuff about the others, but watching last night and seeing Collins, the way he's handling this, was that the first time you realised he was like that?
No. So I think Collins and I... Oh, look, Collins is a character, but to watch him like play out like that on his honeymoon, I was actually in tears. Like it was very funny, very theatrical, very, it was like a theatre performance. But I'd expect nothing less because he's quite a character.
Maybe it kind of explains
it's like a pantomime.
Yes, he's maybe it explains
Behind you.
explains why he's still single.
Oh my God, truly.
Tori, we thank you so much for your time this morning and look forward to watching you throughout the series, mate. You're welcome on this show anytime. Even if you need to clear the air on Daily Mail articles, you can come here and clear it up here as well, mate. So thanks and good luck.
Thank you.
The Gina and Matty Podcast.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.